What's up, everyone? Fran the Savage and the Savage Ladies of Metal. I'm here with Preston from Heart of Jordan, who's having some camera difficulties.
Don't mind me. There we go.
What's up, Preston?
How are you?
I'm good, man. So we got a couple of other band members that'll pop in when they're available. Some are at work, and I get that, some are on the road. But they will definitely be popping in at some point. So I'd like to welcome you to the Savage Ladies podcast.
I'm glad to be here.
All right. So I'm gonna play your latest song, New Life.
Cool.
We're gonna rock out to that for a minute and check it out. Give me 1 second. There it is. Oh.
Hello, this is Tom's World.
You feel it present in your
Storm. Hold on.
Jump the gun.
That was a killer song, man. I love your voice.
Thank you.
You got some killer vocals, man. I love it. Absolutely love it, man.
Appreciate that.
Absolutely. So tell me about New Life. What is the song about?
When I originally wrote it, it was, well, just like everything I write, I leave it open for people to have their own interpretation of it. I purposely make stuff, I wouldn't say vague, but open to interpretation, I guess, so that they can get their own meaning out of the song.
Mhm.
Like my favorite bands growing up, I feel like that's what they
Right.
did. So I could get what I needed out of the song at that particular time. But for me personally, it was written while my mom was going through hospital stays and stuff for her cancer. And yeah, I wrote the song in like 5 minutes.
Wow.
I had the chorus for probably 6 years actually, but then we were in the studio and it was getting like time to go. Like all the instruments recorded, I'm tracking vocals tomorrow, and I just sat down at the table and I just wrote the rest of the song while thinking about her.
Wow, that was
And
it's a killer song, man.
thank you.
So
And then
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
our videographer, we told him to just, we had the whole projector idea, but for the video playing behind us, we're like, we're gonna leave it up to you and what you think, your interpretation of the song. So I gotta give him credit for that, Jeff King. He sent us back that video that was playing in the background, and like, whoa, that's really cool. Like it's completely different from what I got from it, but yeah, I think it turned out really cool.
It definitely did. So based on that, I'll tell you what my interpretation was. I feel like it was about mind control. Being told what they want you to believe, but not believing what you actually see. Total mind manipulation. A lot of like what's going on with today's society. With the news and the government and stuff like that. I mean, that's how I took it.
Yep. The video definitely helps give that impression as well.
Yeah, it did. But I totally agree with that aspect if that's what it is.
Yeah, like that's what made it really cool to me.
Mm-hmm.
Was that like, yeah, it completely does talk about that in a way.
And that's cool. So that's a great song though, man. You guys are tearing up the scene. Coming back. You guys were gone for what, almost a year and a half from actual live stage.
Yeah.
Right. Besides the streamlining, you guys were doing a lot of streamlining competitions and stuff.
Yeah, that was what it was, but nothing can replace being there in that one place with all these people and just the energy that it makes. There's really nothing like it.
I can imagine when you finally hit that stage, what, about a month and a half ago? Felt like home again, right?
Yeah, for sure. If you could bottle that feeling and sell it, I'd be a billionaire.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Definitely welcome back, and everyone's been waiting for you to come back, so that's really cool. Marla just sent me a message. Like I was telling you in the background, Marla, who's also one of my savages, apologizes. She wished she could be here, but she is one of the main promoters and bookers for the fundraiser that's happening for Kentucky. A major turnout with 12 live bands. And she wishes she could be here for it, so she apologizes. But she did send in a question for me to ask, and seeing how she brought it up, I will ask her right now. I will ask the other question right now. So give me a second. I'm going to pull it up. All right. She said she saw you in Columbus, Ohio, and has been following you ever since. Aired your music on her show. Definitely one of her favorite bands. Her question to you: Is the title of your songs Differently Speaks? Deny echoes still remains deaf ears. I, the silent, etc. The music seems written of life and perhaps from the core of truth, pain, and realism. She would love to know more about behind the lyrics as well as who writes the music, especially about the song Deny, one of her favorites. Love them all, but Deny is definitely her personal favorite and has been since she first heard it and saw your performance in 2018.
Yep, I remember the show very well, actually. The lyrics is that's what I do. There's a couple songs where the other guys have pitched in ideas and everything, which I love feeding off of ideas. That's what I'm really best at, is taking an idea and like building upon it. But yeah, all the lyrics are come from this thing that's a complicated place, and Deny is actually the first. No, Enslaved was the first song that we made when we first got together, and Deny was the second. And Enslaved, I'd already had that song like written for a different song that I was gonna do a while back. So Deny was the first Heart of Jordan song really that I wrote, and I don't know what everybody else gets when they listen to it, but for me, it was just a time where an awful relationship was still going on, actually, at that time. So that's just me venting, basically. That's what most of my songs are.
Nothing wrong with that. It's one way to get it out, right? You know,
Yeah.
some people need a punching bag, some just need to scream.
I don't have enough money for a therapist, so you all get to sit there and listen to me talk.
And we're okay with that. Obviously, it's working. Something's going right for you.
Yeah.
All right, so Fonz is trying to get in on this.
There we go.
But I don't have a picture. Let's see if we can get him in.
Turn your camera
on. He has to unmute himself. So I'm going to take him off and send him a message, or maybe you can send him a message here. I'll send him a message. I'll do that right now really quick. All right, until I see that on my end, I'll move forward. So how did you guys all meet?
Me and Andrew, our drummer, we were actually in a cover band together, and we were doing awful music that we hated playing, but the money was right, and we always wanted to start something original. But I ended up just packing up and moving to Fort Myers, Florida, and lived there for a year before my mom's first cancer diagnosis. And then I came home and didn't waste any time. Me and Andrew got together with Andrew's buddy Eric, who is our guitar player. He was in a band, or they both were in a band called One Without Reason, and he's like, hey, I got this dude, he's really good, he's coming up from Florida, let's get together. And within a week of me being home, we met up and laid the groundwork for pretty much Enslaved and Deny on the first night. So it was pretty cool.
That is awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys met. You guys Obviously, you got it going on. You guys have been going around. You guys have been around since what, 2017, right?
Yep, 2017. It feels like yesterday, though. I don't understand or even comprehend how it was in 2017.
Yeah,
I think it's these past 2 years have just been like, I don't know.
I
I
get
can't
it.
even,
I
I
get
can't
it.
comprehend the last 2 years even passing, actually. It's weird.
Yeah, I get it. And then COVID on top of everything and your mom. I'm so sorry, man.
That's all
I
right.
mean, so how
COVID,
how
COVID
did
basically put the band on pause almost like it
yeah,
did for everybody. It was a horrible time personally, and for everybody else, I'm sure it was horrible as well. Like, thankfully, there's a light at the end of this tunnel that I think I can see. So, need to get back at it now that crowds are a thing again.
get back into your groove and start taking over again? You already are. I mean, you guys wasted no time. You just like kicked that door down, so we're back, bitches.
It
And you know what? Do it. I mean, you guys are awesome.
was a year and a half of built up frustration, is what came out on that stage.
That's not always a bad
uh,
thing. That's not always a bad thing. Because that's usually when your best performance comes out, you know.
yep,
Wish I could have seen it. That would have been killer. I wish I could have seen it.
yep.
When
I
you guys
wish
come to Chicago,
everybody
definitely
could have
let
been
me
there.
know.
Yeah, we need to get back out into the Midwest and just continue our journey, I guess.
You'll be there soon. We'll be
Yeah,
waiting.
sure.
We will be waiting, and so will Marla. Marla and I will definitely be waiting. That's for sure.
Awesome. Our
So, how do
first
you guys?
show, actually, our first show after this previous one is going to be, well, we're actually taking another little hiatus till April 22nd, where we will be unveiling the new lineup and maybe even a new song opening up for Wednesday 13 and the Convalescence
Oh yeah,
in, crap, where is it? Indiana, I think, at the Eclectic Room in, I want to say Angola, Indiana, maybe.
yeah.
Yep. So we're looking forward to
Maybe
that.
maybe that's something me and Marla can look into. Maybe hitting the road for if it works out with our schedule. I mean,
Definitely should.
that's kind of close to me, close to her. You know, being Chicago based, her being Southern Indiana.
Closer, anyway.
Yeah, somewhat depends where it's at.
Yeah.
So, how did you guys come up with the name Heart of Jordan?
Um,
Where's the base from?
that was another thing that I brought to the guys when we were first forming. We were pretty solidified, and we were like, yeah, this is going to be a thing. So let's get a name for it. And I had the name in the back of my head that I had made the previous year in Florida. Um, I brought it to the guys after a bunch of ideas were vehemently shot down, horrible ideas. And then I mentioned it to them. They're like, "Yeah, sounds good. So let's go with that." But it comes from a like most of my stuff, relationships and life and all that entails.
I get that. So, who's Jordan?
Um, the
If I
one that got away twice.
twice.
Yeah, and
Mm.
1,300 miles away from each other.
Oh wow.
Once was up here, and then she moved down there. Well, up here in Michigan, we were like 20 years old, 18, 20 years old. And then all of a sudden I'm living in Florida and she messaged me and like, hey, I'm moving to Florida. And we met up and stuff happens and I moved back home and tis what it is.
I get that. Well, it's a great name still. I mean, it obviously makes it sound like it's a tribute to somebody. So I was just curious about that. So didn't mean to make anything uncomfortable if I did. So if I did, I
No, it's not
apologize.
uncomfortable at all.
Okay, cool. All right. Good. because that's definitely not my intention.
Nah, you're good. It gets asked a lot, so.
Yeah. All right. So moving on.
Oop, Alfonso
Obviously,
just messaged me.
pardon me.
Alfonso just messaged me. Um, oop, he has to unmute himself.
Oh, there should be that's when he signs. Tell him when he signs in, there should be an option in the beginning before he actually enters the studio to unmute himself. I'll give you a second.
Sorry. There we go. See if we can get that to work.
All right. So I did get, I mean, I've heard quite a bit of your music, and I did pick up on the fact that a lot of it was personal life experiences and stuff like that, and, basically it's about life shit storms. That's how I basically just summarize everything.
Yeah. For me, if there's a lot of bands out there that can just make songs about whatever they want. That's cool, but I need to like actually be invested in everything, because that's really what this is a release of my own personal, my life.
Right. And then you know what? And that's, you got to feel the music. If you can't feel your own, your own lyrics, then why are you writing music? I get that.
Yeah.
And then you get to project the sound the way it's meant to be heard, the aggression, the love, the anguish, the pain, the anxiety, the excitement. All of that. You know how to embrace every word to make sure it's emphasized the way it's meant to be heard.
For sure. And I think it comes across on our recordings.
And like I said, I mean, I love your voice on top of it. You got the power, you just, the aggression, you just see it in your face. I love it. I love seeing that in a singer's faces. It just grabs me. It makes me more into the music when I can see the realism in your face,
Yeah.
So, random question. I like throwing some random like lefts, but not too left. Tell me about the HOJ virus. Is this something we need to be double vaccinated for?
That was a little tagline that we tried getting around before all this pandemic stuff, and it still is the thing between like really loyal fans and stuff. But I wish we would have came out like as the pandemic would happen, because that would have been, would have got a little more attention, I think. Probably bad.
You never know. It's just all you gotta do is cough the wrong way and you offend half the country now. It's it's ridiculous. But yeah, no. I mean, I know it's just I do know about it's like the personal group and how you guys communicate more. It's just great that you call it the HOJ virus. I'm like, we need a double vaccination for this, and it's still not working. I'm just throwing that one in. It's okay though. I always do things I'm not supposed to do. It happens. Let's see. Oh,
if it spread as fast as COVID, we'd be rich.
Right. So tell us, let's see, you guys have been recently voted #1 on the Launchpad.
We got #2.
Or was it #2? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it was
which is cool because
right?
Yeah, for the whole New Life got second on Launchpad Live Song of the Year, which we need to thank all the fans who voted for us for our 20-week run on the show, and you max out at 20 weeks. But yeah, we got second in Song of the Year. First was Crystal Ignite, who she's very talented, and you guys should check her out. If you don't know who she is.
So yeah, you guys were the last 5 weeks, I think it was. Like the last 5 weeks, you were #1, and that's how you guys climbed. You just kept climbing. Yeah.
Well, we actually debuted at #1, which was really cool, and then we dropped off for a while, and then came back the last 5 weeks, which was cool.
Yeah. So for those who don't know,
20 weeks is a long time in the music biz.
It is. It is. A lot can happen in 20 weeks. Very much a lot of things can happen, but you guys just kept fighting.
It was our fans, man. We didn't have nothing to do with it. They're the ones that get to vote for it, so gotta thank them.
That's awesome. So for those who don't know what the Launchpad is, that is actually Reverb Nation's way of introducing new artists and new singers and getting them out there and promoting themselves basically at a whole different level. And you guys jumped in on that, even though you've been around a few years. I mean, you guys took it. Have you been on it before?
I think we have been. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we had been on there before, but that was around the time where our first album just had come out, I believe. I think Deny was on. Either I or Deny was on for a little while, which was cool. But yeah, we'll take any chance we can get to be introduced to potential fans.
Definitely, man. So what did you guys get? I mean, you guys won second place. Well, still, congratulations. That's awesome. What do you get for that?
I don't know. Pat on the back and a Facebook post, and that's all we need.
You know what? There's nothing wrong with that, though, because you still gained a lot of fans, which is exactly what your potential is. That's what you're aiming for.
Yep. Reaching as many ears as possible is the goal.
You grabbed a lot of attention. You obviously did your job. Let's see. Yeah, I even have Crystal Ignite was the one who actually ended up taking it, with her song Call for Unity, which is also a really good song. Let's see. Yeah, I was going to say it relaunches again in January 2022. Are you going to sign up?
What's that?
The Launchpad. It starts again in January. You guys going to join?
No, we'll hopefully get back on there when we have some new material. I know a lot of our underappreciated material on the album I've sent out to people recently asking if it was new, and like, well, if it's new to you, then it's probably new to a bunch of other people. So if you like it, put it on there, play it.
Right.
And people have. The latest has been our song No Escape, which is kind of getting a push, which is a very underappreciated song on the album, I think.
Well, I'll be happy to help out with that. Just send me a link or two,
We'll
throw it out there, spread it around. That's what I do. Give you a little bit more credit. I can do that.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, man. Let's see. I always have like a list of questions because I ain't gonna remember their shit. Okay. I wish the whole band was here for this song.
I know. I wish everybody was here.
No, but for this question, well, obviously, like I tell everyone, life happens. Not everyone's always going to be able to make it. Same thing, with Marla coming on. I mean, just everyone has different schedules,
But Alfonso doesn't know how to push a button.
I'm not saying shit. There's a lot of personal opinions I keep to myself. I really need to, but still get kicked off of Facebook all the goddamn time. Anyway.
Yeah, I went to go, I don't know, it was a few months back, but I went to go listen to, I don't know, just checking up on one of our music videos on Facebook, and like 3 seconds into the song, the like audio faded out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And it says audio muted for copyright claim or something. I'm like, I'm the copywriter. Like, I didn't do it, and I didn't mute this. So, yeah, Zuck took it upon himself, I guess.
We got Fonz on the line. Fonz, can you hear us?
Yay!
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
We got you via audio. We got you for audio, but we can hear you. Welcome to the show, man.
Good. Sorry, I'm traveling, so I'm on my phone.
It's all good. It's been a long time since we talked.
Yeah, I was a busy man.
All right.
Well, I appreciate you making the time, via phone, to join us for the podcast. As you know, we have Preston on here with us.
Hi.
And we were just, talking about how you guys recently were voted number 2 on the launch pad, and I was asking if if you guys were coming back for next year, and he said you guys are taking a break though for a little while.
Yeah. I mean, Preston's pretty much the band leader, so I'm just a bass player. Like we had discussed earlier,
Bass
I
player.
sit in the shadows, and what they tell me to do, I do.
A good man, and you listened.
But I would love to see the band pick back up in 2022. It's super fun. I myself personally enjoy it. It's something I generally enjoy doing, and it's super fun. And I really think the band is, not because I'm in the band, but the band is really, really great. The band writes great songs. I'll be honest, I don't really have any input into the writing process, but that's by choice. It's not like I'm told like, oh, you can't. It's just my schedule is so busy that I don't have enough time to contribute more to the writing process, and those guys clearly are able to write songs, and so I don't feel like I'm needed in that aspect. So I mean, I generally like the music, and I'm kind of a pest, and I've been trying to be like, yo, let's do something, but it's not up to me.
Alfonso is our energy on stage.
We're all the energy, man.
Yeah,
we all rock out.
Yeah, don't even matter if he's playing the right chord or anything. Nobody can tell because he's so packed full of fucking energy.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. A lot of bassists get get that bad rap. They're always the ones, thrown in the back, and it's like, you know what? I love my bassists. They always seem to be smacked around me more than anything. It seems like lately. I don't know.
I hate my bassist. He throws me off stages and stuff.
Preston's not over that.
You know what? You got to entertain the crowd, though.
That's still a sore spot. It's a sore spot for Preston.
Yeah. Well, Alfonso described it of somebody losing a hot dog out of a bun, and that was the hot dog.
Yep, 100%, and it is on video, and it's fantastic.
Oh my God! If you have access to that video, please send it.
It's hilarious.
Or at least watch it personally, so I can laugh my ass off.
I even added like Sarah McLachlan in the background to make it all dramatic and stuff. In
that is
the
great.
arms of the angel.
Way too funny.
It's funny.
Luckily, our church booth broke my fall.
So it wasn't Fonzo's fault?
I mean, kind of was. It kind of was my fault.
He had like a 4-foot instrument cable.
Yeah, I had a really long cable, and at the time I still wasn't using like my wireless stuff, and I had a really long cable, and Preston decided that he wanted to be in the vicinity of my action, and I gave him what he deserved. I gave him action back.
How do you like your cream filling now, right?
I only missed like 2 words of the song too.
No, yeah, I got to give it to him because he didn't skip a beat.
That's awesome. That's good. You know what? That's talent right there.
Like somebody just saw that 6'5" guy fall 5 feet to the ground. No.
Yeah, that was a hell of a fall. At first, I was kind of like scared. I was like, oh shit, dude! Like he's a really tall dude. Like I hope he didn't like hurt his knee or break something, because the taller you are, like the more susceptible your like joints and stuff are to
How tall are you, Preston?
tears and breaks and stuff. So I was like, oh
I'm
my
like
god, dude.
6'5", 6'6".
Are you really?
Yep.
Beast mode. Ayo. Damn.
Yeah,
So, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Yeah, I get that. I understand. Like,
tall,
I'd be worried
It's not
too.
like harder, but it sure is a longer way down.
Yeah. So when he fell, initially I like was like, oh shit, like I hope like he's like, I didn't like hurt him, like he didn't break anything, because there's a lot. I mean, arms, wrists, elbows, whatever. But he was fine. So I just kind of like laughed afterwards, after the fact, after like I knew that he was a kid, and I just started laughing.
Yeah.
And you still just kept singing. 5-foot drop.
Fell with angelic grace.
He didn't miss a beat.
See, I'd be
do.
winded. With my luck, I'd be on my back. I'd be winded, gasping for air, still trying to sing.
I was like, I'm glad there wasn't very many people here. And then 2 seconds later, this guy got it all on camera. I'm like,
Yeah,
Everything,
he's a pro.
nobody's safe anymore these days.
no, no.
Too funny. All right. So, we lost
Oh,
reception.
lost him.
It happens. It happens. You know,
Yeah.
when you're driving, damn, the reception can screw with you. I'm sure he'll pop on when he has a chance.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna love this next question, and I wish Andrew was here for this one. Also, okay. So my random question is, what is this? Oh, he's back. Oh man, there he is.
Sorry, I hit the
Where'd
wrong
you go?
button, like trying to make it a little louder on my phone.
I can yell at you. I mean, I am Italian. Is what we do.
No, it's just that it won't come through the speaker, like in speaker mode on my phone. So it's like, whatever, it's fine. It is what
All
it
right.
is.
All right. So I was just telling Preston I wish Andrew was here for this next question because I would love to see his expression for this next one. But so my question is, what's the story on everyone's favorite skin beater and his nickname? I want to hear the story. How'd that happen?
What was that? I missed the question completely.
What's the story on everyone's favorite skin beater, Andrew's nickname?
Oh God.
Oh, that's a Preston question. Those
Andrew is something else. But yeah, now he's straight-laced family man with 2 kids, and but back in the day, he was I don't know. You ever on TV shows like that horrible stereotypical jock in the locker room, like just bragging about himself and all of his conquests? That was what Andrew used to be. And since drum heads are also known as skins, that's where skin beater comes from.
So it's a lot more appropriate than it sounds.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I busted out laughing. I'm like, I gotta ask about this one. So it's still, I mean, it's a great nickname because it will definitely raise many eyebrows. You know?
Yeah, it's something.
So that's funny as hell. So do you guys so you said you got a show coming up with Convalescence in, what was it, April or May?
April 22nd.
April 22nd, right? I'm gonna make a note of this because I want to try to make it. I love Convalescence. I saw them, I don't even remember, a couple months ago, and I had some really killer photography shots of them, and those guys destroy the stage. I absolutely love them. I think it was
Alfonso, why's your car gotta be so loud?
because my car is awesome, and it's
If you can keep
it's
it
all
on the
muscle,
road.
baby.
What are you
It's all
driving, Fonz?
Where am I driving to?
No, what do you drive? What kind of car?
I drive a Dodge SRT Challenger 392, 2015.
I think he's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, it's I drive a muscle car 100%. If I could afford a Hellcat, I would have just bought a Hellcat, but I could only afford the SRT 392.
Only. Most people still can't even afford that, but you know.
Well, it was used for one. It's not. I didn't buy a brand new one. That's insane. That's like.
Still a badass car though. Hell yeah.
No, yeah. A Hellcat's like 90. I can't afford that.
That's awesome. Well, drive safe. Definitely drive safe. You know, it's good that you're going just, with voice instead of picture because I don't need
No,
to.
yeah, that'd be insane. I'm not gonna.
Well, thank you for driving safe.
Follow the safety rules, people.
Yeah. In a Challenger, you're gonna follow the rules?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten way too many tickets. No thanks.
That's
People
good.
follow the rules.
All right, so just throwing this one out there, Preston. And even though you're about to light up a smoke, did you wanna jam
I know
on?
what you're asked, but before that, I want to show everybody this. Boom.
Album,
Yeah. Finally available for everybody.
Finally on vinyl.
What,
yeah.
we got a vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I'm just finding about this right now.
I just posted about it like 2 days, so you're not too far out of the loop.
Okay, yeah. I had
That's
no idea.
badass, man. Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I'm fighting this out in real time. Like, oh wow, we have a vinyl. Cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
You know what?
Yep,
Sometimes
very
you know
cool.
it's sometimes the bands find out later. You know, the members find out later. It just
No, like listen, I'm not mad at all. Like I said, like I'm super busy. I'm responsive, like in our band chats and stuff, but sometimes I just don't have like. I'm just not all there sometimes because I'm trying to do like 8,000 things at once. So
You know
when I
what?
find out about the band, I'm like, oh, cool, great, awesome, yeah, let's go. I'm all for it.
I get that.
Alfonso, he
Plus, you got
works
your own thing going on too.
multiple
So I get it.
jobs. He's about to be a dad. I mean, he's the lead singer of that one band, Heartsick or something. They're going on
Yeah, one band.
Vargos, which is insane, and I'm so happy for him about that.
Yeah, he's busy as fuck too. I mean, I get it. You know, I get it. So sometimes you will miss things. You know, a day or two is actually not too bad out of the loop. So you're actually still.
No, yeah, I'm fine. I just think it's dope. I'm gonna have to buy one myself. I'm like, oh, I need a vinyl now. This is dope.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on going vinyl. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I love how records are. I love how records have been coming back in the last few years. You know, I mean, we all grew up with them. You know, and shit like that. You know, and when you bring up 8-tracks and stuff like that to today's generation, they're just like blink, blink. You know, it's like vinyl. It's, you know, they were badasses then. They're still badass now. You know. So congrats again.
Thank you. I've been looking for like 2 years for a service where I could like financially afford to give vinyl an option for everybody, and I finally found a awesome print to order service where we don't have to handle any product or anything. We just give the link to our fans, they go to the link, they buy it, and the company handles all the making of the album and shipping it business, and then that's the way I want it to be. Every place else is like you got to buy like 1,000 albums at a time. Like I don't have that kind of money. So yeah, it's very cool.
Get that. So you said you were game for jamming out for us live.
I am.
You down for doing that? That'd be killer.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do though.
Get it, Preston.
Oh yeah. But I still got this much cigarette left, so.
Okay, well we can shoot the shit for 2 minutes. Cigarettes are expensive, man. I get it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anybody interested in buying our lovely album on vinyl, they can go to our Facebook page, and there is a link provided where you can purchase either the full album, or you can also the full album is $50, and I got 2 single options for our singles: The Silence and New Life. Those are $40. That's just because that's what they cost to make. And yeah, it's a cool little, it's something to have. Like that's why I love vinyls now. That's because you get invested in the music you're buying. Like you could physically hold on to it, and yeah, I think it's really cool that vinyls are making a comeback.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I think vinyls outsold. The vinyls started outselling CDs like almost 3 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, all the record stores,
CDs have become
blown up. Yeah, CDs are getting put on a back burner now. You know, that's just not a thing anymore. You know, it's either you're going old school by going vinyl, or everything's online. You know, nothing wrong with that. You know, but vinyl.
People in the late 90s, early 2000s would be losing their minds.
Right? Yeah, they go nuts. You know, shit, I go nuts with the minimal I have. My CD player broke down in my car a long time ago, and it has my 6 favorite CDs in there, and it says there's nothing in there. I'm pissed. Yeah. It sucks.
Nice.
So you ready to jam out for us?
My guitar. Should I play my guitar or my shovel?
Shit, play them both.
Alfonso, you can play the shovel whenever I see you next. Pretty cool. But
play a show on that thing, that'd be dope. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, dude. You only play the one string anyway.
Not false.
Oh,
All right, so what are you playing for us, hon?
Let's play the tune the guitar game first. Should I do an HOJ song probably? Probably be a good idea. Probably play Enslaved, I think.
Oh yeah.
I'm a horrible instrument owner. I just brought this in out of the cold.
It's a mess.
Actually, I'm gonna play an acoustic version of our song "Shade," which I wrote before we actually had our full band version. So it's kind of cool to go back and like hear where a song actually came from. Can you hear everything?
Yeah.
Cool. This is called "Going on the Fly," ladies and gentlemen. Every step that I go, remind me of the times that have passed, when all my shade has gone. Life beats you down, takes your breath away. You know where to be found. How many times can I keep making mistakes? How much time will it take? Time always ticks by, but all the numbers play. Feel my face, and I'm just wrong. I want the world and I witness take people from stone. I see the ones that step in the way, refusing to How many times can I keep making mistakes? How much time will it take for me to find home? Time always ticks by, but all the numbers that they will seal my face, so then just know. How much time will it take for me to find home? Time always takes five, but all the numbers to blame. One day I'll seal my fate, till then I'll just roll. Oh, how many times can I keep making mistakes? How much time will it take for me to find home? Time always ticks by, but all the numbers to play. And they'll seal my fate, till then I'll just roll.
Oh yeah, man. That was awesome. Thank you for doing that.
No problem. Oh,
I believe you are my first live performance. And
hell yeah.
love acoustic, not against it. So hell yeah. Thank you for popping that cherry for the ladies of Savage Ladies in Metal. We have a few cherries left. We're working on it. No, dude, that was awesome. So what's that song about?
What's that?
What's the song about?
Just being lost, like directionless, but being okay with it. Like, you don't have to conform to what everybody else is doing to be okay. Like, you don't have to be the same as everybody else to
I totally get it. I
be
definitely
all
get
right
that.
with.
Oh, to be first. Yeah. That was a great song, man. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah. I appreciate you doing that again.
No
So,
problem.
all right, cool. Well, we're gonna be shutting this down soon in a few minutes. I apologize. I want to stay long. I hate having a time limit, but I do have to work my regular job.
That's all right.
Yeah, no,
And I know you're not feeling that great.
It sucks. It sucks. I squeeze it in because I have I have two jobs. I work 70 hours a week plus all the music in between, and I'm like, well, Sundays, I'm going to make it happen before work, and I don't want to do it too early because a lot of people are hungover from the night before from when they have shows and stuff. So can't do no 11 a.m. kind of thing. Yeah. But again, definitely, man, I'm so glad I got to meet you. And, I met Fonz technically last week. Good to see him for the moment. Hopefully he's driving safe, But definitely when you guys come to Chicago, man, if you guys are heading this way, I'm going to see if I can work something out with Indiana. There's plenty of time and notice, But definitely would love to see you and actually get to meet you,
Be great to see you guys.
Oh, yeah. So and you got anything else coming up? Anything you want to tell anyone about? Little teasers or any heads up?
After the first of the year, we have an announcement, and a pretty big announcement actually. But yeah, that'll come at the first of the year, so everybody be on the lookout for that.
I love the teasers. That's why that's why I always throw in any teasers.
Gives you something to look forward to.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So what platforms can everyone look you guys up and find you at?
Our music is on every streaming service you could imagine. So just search Heart of Jordan and that'll get you there. And then we're on Facebook and all the socials and stuff. And go to Facebook where you can purchase the full-length album and our 2 singles on vinyl.
Oh yeah. And congratulations.
Thank you for having thank you for having us. I love
Absolutely.
love what you guys do for music.
Thank you.
Just another way to get our music out to people.
Yeah, I feel bad because I'm in Facebook jail again. So I got to try to have things so I know everyone can tell because everything slows down a little bit. They're like, Fran, what'd you do? This time I literally did nothing. I just said a necklace looked like it was choking a girl and I got hit they said that I insinuated violence because they said the necklace looked like it was choking a girl. Boom, 30 days. I'm like, are you serious? I got 18 more days, I think, 17 more days. And then you'll know when I'm back, it's going to blow up again. But again, it was awesome meeting you, and I appreciate you coming on here, man. And I would definitely love to bring you on maybe again in like 6-9 months, see what's happened, how things have come along and how you guys been tearing it up again. Hopefully.
Appreciate you having us, and yeah, we'd love to do that.
All right, sounds good. Again, thank you, and killer meeting you. And everyone else, I'll see you next Sunday, and we will be interviewing Dead by Wednesday. So have a beautiful time, and I'll talk to you later.
Later, guys.